What's up, guys? Over here from the One Way Gospel Ministry, and I have another word for you to think about. So how long will it be until people realize that God is not reckless? And I should not even be asking this question. It's the most ridiculous question I have to ask. But the truth remains that people still think and they sing about God's recklessness. And they sing it as a worship song, man. Raising their hands, tears in their eyes. I don't understand what's going through their head while they're saying that God is reckless. And whoever is out there listening to this might say, well, it's not God that's reckless, it's His love that's reckless. That's what the song says. And how can people separate the love of God from Himself? Do scriptures not say that God is love? Therefore, if God is love, listen, God's love, if love is an action, think about this. If love is an action and the person doing that action makes the action what it is. For example, if I am compassionate, then the love that I give will be a compassionate love, right? If I am selfish, the love that I give will be selfish because the person doing the action has to put who he is or who she is into the thing that they're doing. So if you're justifying this trash song that says, oh, the reckless love of God, and your justification is that God's not reckless, but His love is, then you're saying that the person doing the action, performing the action of love, has to be reckless. Because the love itself doesn't have its own brain. Love doesn't have its own motion. Love is only given out by that person who's given the action, the love. So the person has to be reckless in order to give a reckless love. Come on, think about that. It's not that hard. So by you calling God's love reckless, you're saying that God is reckless because He's the one that's giving that love out. You still, even with that explanation, you can't separate His love with who He is. The scripture says that He is love. That's who He is. It's kind of like saying, well, the sun isn't hot. The sun's flames are hot. Dodo brain. The sun's flames make up the sun. You can't say the sun isn't hot, the sun's flames are hot. You can't separate those two. Come on now. It's not that hard to explain, to understand. It's really not that hard. I don't understand why people don't realize that the words that they're using to describe God are very important, and we're misusing, we're mischaracterizing God Himself. It's a shame. It's a shame. And so I want you guys to understand that God is not reckless. He has never been. His love is perfect. Let me try to get this sun out of the way. His love is perfect. God is beyond perfection, man. Everything that He has accomplished in His love, He already knew it before He even did it. He's intentional. He's an intentional God. For us to say reckless is the complete opposite of what God is. Reckless is somebody who doesn't think beforehand, somebody who probably does think but doesn't care about anybody else, the safety of anybody else. And people, like the author of this song, justifies it by saying, well, first of all, he says, well, it's not God that's reckless. We would never call God reckless. Oh no, His love is reckless, though, because you see, He's not thinking about the consequences of Himself. Really, dude? That's not what reckless is, man. Reckless is when you don't care about the consequences of other people. If I drive recklessly, as some people think I'm doing now, but I'm not. If I drive recklessly, it's because I don't care about the safety of other people. So are you telling me that God, who is inconsiderate of everybody else, will get out of His way to destroy everybody else and save you? Really? when the scriptures say that it's God's will that none should perish, but that everybody should come to salvation. You're saying that God doesn't care about nobody and that everybody should perish so he can save your little soul? Come on now. Come on now. Give me a break. Just one tiny break, please. Like, seriously. I thought I was done with this reckless trash. But no. So anyway, I have to defend the gospel. And the gospel doesn't teach me that God is reckless. And please stop singing them in churches. If you want to sing garbage songs, sing them in your car, sing them at your house, sing them while you're on the toilet, sing them when you're taking a shower. I don't care where you sing it. Don't sing it in churches when other people are truly trying to edify their souls with the church. Man, you guys maybe not want to go to church anymore. Ridiculous. And I don't want to hear this ridiculous grace song either. It's garbage, man. What's going on with this world? Why do we think that it's okay to say that Jesus was the friends of sinners? He hung out with sinners more than he hung out with Christians. And God's love is reckless and his grace is ridiculous, and God is insatiable. He can never have enough. He's selfish. And come on. What God are you guys describing? What God are you guys describing? This is beyond Christian theology, man. This is satanic, evil, diabolic, dark garbage. That's what this is. And whoever's falling for this deceitful teachings needs to repent. You need to open your eyes, my friend. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Don't be reckless with your brain. Don't be reckless with your heart, man. Open your eyes. Come back to the truth. Come back to the word. Just come back to the word. It's that simple. Don't follow these Corys and these Kim Walkers and all these other people who, man, they're not in their right mind. These people are twisted. They're deceived by these Brian Johnsons, by all these other Johnsons people, man. Bethels and Elevations and Hillsongs, man. They're deceived. They're deceived. You guys are following along with these people too. Get back to the word. Forget these organizations. Forget these cults. Forget all these denominations. Get back to the word. It's that simple. Get back to the word. Have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Don't have a personal relationship with your youth group or with your small group. None of this stuff, man. All those stuffs are good. They're good. As long as everybody's sticking with the word, you can do all these stuff, man. But when people solely rely on these churches or these groups or these people, man, they're going to bring you down. It's the blind leading the blind. They're going to lead you down a dark, endless, bottomless pit hole, and you're not going to be able to get out of it. It's not going to happen. Anyway, you guys just think about what I said. Let this pound on your mind and your heart the rest of the day, and make sure that you guys get right with God and have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.